Hi, my name is Borna Zuber, and today I'm going to be talking about the origin chain in networks and the solution that I proposed in my case study for their Agri-trust mobile farming. First, we're going to look at the blockchain technology and how it can be implemented, what are the benefits and what problems it can solve. And second, we're going to look at how the mobile app should look like that should be implemented in solving all of these issues. When we look at agriculture today, we know that there are a lot of outdated systems and that the data management is not reliable, it is slow, and data can be lost in the process. When we look at the life cycle of a product that we can buy in our shops, the first thing that we can ask us is, can we say with 100% certainty that companies did everything that they can to ensure the highest quality of the product? How hard would it be to really check the provenance of the product, how it came there, and was it treated properly? Tracking the product and its life cycle will take an enormous amount of time. We would have to go to different points and gather data from different sources, and we can already see there that new technologies are not being implemented that give us the right solutions to find all the relevant data that we need to know where the product came from and how it got there and how it was treated. Blockchain is a decentralized ledger. It allows us to store data in blocks of information that record every transaction that occurred on the blockchain. Blockchain allows us to store data about the transactions that occur and for those transactions to occur without any intermediaries. Blockchains are scalable, programmable, and store the data transparently on the blockchain for everyone to see. Not everyone wants their data to be public. Some companies would prefer to have their data private because they do not want to disclose all of the information of a single deal to their competitors or even the customers. There are elegant solutions out there like the Hyperledger ecosystem and their Hyperledger Fabric blockchain that is very customizable and has the ability to store on-chain and off-chain data. On-chain data is great for smaller transactions and recording lots of them in one place. But when it comes to storing pictures or documents, it is better to have the data off-chain. Hyperledger also has the ability to create specific channels that can be set up in a way where one company doesn't have to share all of their information with all of the participants of the blockchain. As shown in this example, transportation company 1 and 2 can create custom channels between their shops and the farmers that they serve or to their competitors. Without disclosing data to any of the other participants, that can be very attractive to companies because they can choose which data they want to disclose with which party of the blockchain ecosystem, and it makes the reporting side much more secure and private. But when we look at private end users, farmers, and non-corporate entities, they prefer to have a simple solution that allows them to track data, record data, store it, send it to the blockchain, and interact with it. 84% of farmers use smartphones already, which allow them to easily interact with their businesses. So what we need to do is to build a mobile app that allows us to record data easily, much like using QR codes to scan and receive data instantly. So the Origin Chain Networks app has to be robust enough to support a large system for farmers, transportation companies, and shops to easily implement, record, and store data, but also simple and intuitive enough that it can be used easily on a daily basis. As the user base for this app grows, you can imagine that it will be hard to scale recording all that data and to keep all of these transactions on only one blockchain. So the solution that I propose is that the Origin Chain Network implements multiple blockchains from the very start and creates intricate new systems for individual parts of the agricultural industry. Coin representations could be established to represent different assets in the agriculture industry, and consumers, farmers, and corporations can be incentivized through these coins. Or the other way, they can use those coins to interact with the ecosystem, targeting a lot more nichely the way they want to interact with the agricultural industry. A lactose intolerant individual might never buy dairy coins because they would never use it. On the other hand, if an investor or the government wants to stimulate a farmer or a business, they could issue tractor coins and invest into the individual who needs those coins to buy new machinery or repair existing machinery. As you see, there is vast potential for this type of technology to be implemented in the agricultural sector, and it is just starting. There are so many new things coming that this technology is bringing. For example, non-fungible tokens can be used to represent real-world assets such as certifications. The OCN app should have a high level of gamification implemented in its systems, for example, levels or achievements, progress bars that track a business's or a user's behaviors, reward systems at the ends of these behaviors, and of course, unique and legendary collectible items which incentivize people to use the network in a more fun and engaging way. Apps like this should be used to help people start their business and implement it faster into the ecosystem. We should also consider creating smart, automatic contracts that trigger once an event happened in the industry, for example, hailstorm or a flood. We can even create natural disaster funds, which automatically transfer funds to businesses in need. This technology is just starting. We should start implementing it to create a greener and better world for all of us.